All right, today guys, I'm gonna go ride the MaxFind. We finally got the skateboard fixed. I love this skateboard. Super flexible. This is actually my second best skateboard to ride that I own other than the X-Way Atlas. The own board was the best skateboard I've ever been on, but that's not mine. I don't own it, so it's my buddy's. So I had to give it back. But my second favorite skateboard to ride is the MaxFind. And the reason why is because it's so damn flexible, it takes all the bumps. So let's go ride it and just go have some fun. This board does not have the automatic turn on feature. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't. Not the end of the world, just gotta come down here. And once you hit that button underneath the skateboard and on the remote, you're good to go. So if you guys haven't been following the channel, I got this skateboard probably a little bit over 2 months ago. And I was having a blast on it, made my video review, and then the trucks broke. And it really didn't have anything to do with the skateboard. The reason why it broke was just because we fell in like a big section of the road where the trucks just fell into, and they smacked the other side of the curb doing about 20 miles per hour. So we reached out to the company, and the company was cool enough. It's under warranty. They sent me the new part, and I got all that in. What sucked was when it broke and I had the company send me a new part, they got it confused with, I guess, someone else, and they sent me a remote instead. So I had to wait another month because, you know, all the China stuff going on, getting stuff sent into the United States through the ports and everything. So it took me 2 months to get the replacement part. The company said they were sorry about that, but I did get the right part, and we are back on the riding this board, which is one of my favorites. So I'm so glad I get to do that now because this thing was a blast. It's not as stable as some of the other boards that I've been on, but it's up there for comfortability. And let's be real too, this skateboard is very nice looking. When you compare it to all the other skateboards I have, it looks very nice. It doesn't look like a cheap board whatsoever. And I mean, technically it really isn't a cheap board because it is in the $800 range. That'll be up to you to decide if it's worth it. You can use my affiliate code to get a quick discount. I really want to know how this thing would be if I put some cloud wheels on it. I feel like with cloud wheels, this thing would be a game changer. And I think someone has done it, but I don't think they sell the cloud wheels on their website though. I do like that these wheels don't make that much noise. They're not as loud as some other wheels that I've been on. These are very quiet for what they are. So I can kind of give you an idea on comfort levels compared to some other boards I have. And I own the X-Way Atlas. It's not as comfortable as the X-Way Atlas, but it is more comfortable than my Mini 2 from Wowgo. And I would say that it is more comfortable than the Wowgo 2S Pro that I have. But it's definitely not gonna beat the Azus board at all, or the X-Way Atlas. And if you guys haven't seen how flexible this deck is, this will probably give you an idea. Let me stand more in the middle. Look at that. You see how flexible that is? That's gonna take all the bumps. So right now we're doing 39 kilometers per hour, which is roughly 24 miles per hour. This skateboard is rated to go about 25 miles per hour, which is the same as the Mini, but it's definitely more stable than the Mini, just because the Mini was really tiny at like 29 inches. So here's one thing I really wanted to mention about the skateboard, is that the screws on this skateboard, I didn't really check it out the first time, they're not long enough. So if you want to put some shred lights on your electric skateboard, you have to go to Home Depot or something to get longer bolts. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So check it out, it uses 8 screws, which, I don't know, I love how it looks. It looks cool, the 8 screws, right? But when you come down here, look, they're not long enough. They're not long enough whatsoever, so if you wanted to put a thing of shred lights down here or on the top, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to get maybe 5 millimeters more of a bolt thread on there. And that's something I didn't realize when I was doing the review on this skateboard, is that it's not long enough. That's something I wish I would have paid attention to when I was doing the review for this skateboard the first time around, but I wasn't going off-road and I wasn't going, you know, at night riding this skateboard. So I didn't even think about the shred lights. This board doesn't have the best acceleration or the best top speed, but it's not really made for that. It's more of a cruising type of skateboard. So 1, 2, 3, go. As you can see, like, it doesn't pick up to speed a lot. Not compared to some of my other boards that I have. It's not the fastest out there. Overall though, the board's very lightweight, it's real nimble, it curves very well, and comfort. Comfort is one of my biggest things, and range. And with this thing being as comfortable as it is, I don't have any complaints when I want to ride it places. Especially for being a hub-driven motor and not belt. They now have a belt-driven one like this, and I can see it being a lot better with some cloud wheels on it, because you won't get that fatigue in the back of your foot. But yeah, overall, great skateboard. I love it. Looks fantastic. Very, very lightweight. And honestly, the main reason why you're going to be buying this skateboard is to replace this battery. Because if you buy an extra battery, they range from, I believe, anywhere from $100 to $300, and it depends on the size that you're gonna get in here. And all you have to do is basically pop that cover off. This pops out, you disconnect this wire, make sure the board's off first. And that's all you have to do, and you're back to riding. So the trips that we do, all I'd have to go is as soon as we sit down for a beer or a drink or food, I just have to pop the battery out and we'll be good to go. So I thought about buying an extra battery for it. I was gonna reach out to the company, see if they wanted to send me one so I can kind of show that feature off, but I mean, it'd be the same thing as me just taking the stock battery out anyway, so. But love it. Great board for the price. Check out my links in the description if you want to go check them out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for sticking around and watching the videos. Peace.